In the dungeon center, bound in iron chains, he awaits the slow approach of the monster's mother. He dreaded to imagine the torment his mother endured, with her decaying arm and shriveled nails. The enemy forces above the dungeon blow out. Such a monstrous creature from the depths, its tentacles buoyant and reaching. A familiar voice calmed the maternal instinct, defeating the bioweapon. A mother's cries of a monster, reflecting on her daughter's life, gazing at the girl before me with deep affection. But I had been stunned. He hastily ordered his men to fire at the monster, shielding his daughter behind his tall frame. As the enemy's vigor grew, the monster adopted a more unique form, its surge of power striking like a bullet. Sturdy, branching tentacles raise an impenetrable barrier, a shield known as a mother's love. But the joyful assistant to the mother and daughter suddenly becomes detached, unaware of its impending submersion. He swiftly removed the iron chains from his daughter and tossed her aside. Take a break. He threw her to safety, then turned and slaughtered the Japanese. Faced with a dual assault of nitrogen and bullets, the mother ultimately succumbed and fell into a deep slumber. Fortunately, Zhang Dashan arrived in time to defuse the tension between the young talent and the elder. Back in the dungeon, the only changes were the dead Japanese soldiers and my mother's absence. Covered in blood, Jing staggered away. Several tentacles emerged from behind him. By the second-hand embroidery turned, struggling to break free from the monstrous claws. Zai to him directly, then let the tendrils pierce through him. Chanda's figure transformed into a monstrous appearance. So this is what happened, and now she has escaped. The strange creature from the cup, away from the hospital. He wants to know who drank this cup of water. The subordinate reported that 3 people had entered the room. Besides Caillou and Zhang Dai, there is also a pregnancy name. One of the 3 will face an unexpected fate, detained in a Shanghai hospital basement. The other 2 officials had already fled this hospital long ago, reunited with my husband after escaping the dungeon. That night, they indulged in the most popular erotic realm. I skipped the sweaty exertion where a worm was wriggling under the skin. Will it affect the unborn child? Stay tuned.